Today, we are going to be talking about how much magnesium are you really absorbing. This is a sneak preview of the material that I'm going to be presenting today at the Quantum Health Summit. You can go to that by checking the link in the bio description of this video. And it's not too late to register. If you register, you also and get the paid version, you also get access to all the recordings for a certain period of time. So I encourage you guys to do that. Today, I wanted to let you guys know and give you guys also a peek of the kind of stuff that's coming out in the paid version or area of my Substack, where I'm giving people insights that are really physiologically based, that I don't put out into just the general info space, simply because they can be misinterpreted or misunderstood. And so it's more sensitive information that I share only with paid subscribers behind a paywall. Okay. So without further ado, let's talk about how much magnesium you're really absorbing. There's a lot of factors in your magnesium absorption that can change which supplement you're using, how much of it you're taking, when you're dosing it. There's also other parameters that will affect that, like say vitamin D concentration. So let's get into it. This paper that we're going to be going over, and I love going over papers like this, is from the Journal of Clinical Investigation. It's about 30 years old now. Doesn't mean it's bad. It's obviously a great paper. This was a study that they did that was wonderfully detailed about the absorption of different forms of magnesium. So what they did was they gave people different supplementation levels of magnesium with different meals, and they looked at the absorption. One of the things I want you all to recognize and appreciate is that the highest and lowest levels of magnesium absorption were 65 and 11%. The 65 number is with the most magnesium consumed, which is a very high dose. The 11% is, a very low dose. The 11% is that as you get higher and higher doses, you absorb less and less of it. So you have to take more and more of it. This is why people, to really fix their magnesium status, have to use so much magnesium. Okay. I'm going to be talking more in my talk in the Quantum Biology Summit on how exactly this balance works, losses in urine, stool, sweat, obligate losses, and then how much you're generally speaking taking in if you eat, different types of diets. So anyway, the point is you don't absorb a lot of the magnesium that you're actually taking in. They did this in healthy volunteers. People with certain illnesses are more at risk for other things. Vitamin D is well known to affect magnesium absorption and retention, as well as calcium absorption and retention, as well as their metabolism and where they go in the body. If you've watched some of my other content on magnesium, you know that magnesium and potassium together determine where calcium goes in the body. So you can't replace and use calcium in the body until you've got your magnesium status correct. So there's a couple of really interesting charts in this paper to talk about. Look at this magnesium intake and then net magnesium absorption. You see how this tapers off? You get this law of diminishing returns. There's a really steep curve down here when the intake's low. That makes sense. The more magnesium you take in, the more calcium gets absorbed. Is this causation? Not necessarily, but it makes sense as to why people who have higher magnesium intakes don't get diseases of calcium deficiency like osteoporosis. You'll see in this graph as well, this is magnesium acetate, very easily absorbed. This is slow mag, which is a commercially available prescription form of mag. And then these are almonds. You'll see that the magnesium absorption for almonds is great. For slow mag, it's low. And for magnesium acetate, it's the same as for the almonds. The source you use really matters. And this is why buying your supplements from places like Amazon is just such a mistake. Anyway. And then this is, as you eat more, you get more magnesium absorbed. And that's the main, strokes or main, takeaways, I think, from this paper, which again, I'll be covering this stuff in more detail, more depth in my talk at the Quantum Biology Summit. So I encourage you guys to attend. As always, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you're subscribed to the free version of my Substack. Make sure also that you are on my Telegram channel. And I encourage you all to apply for consultation with me at stillmanmd.com. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day, and I hope to see you at the summit.